Here we are, almost 4 weeks, and this is what the lettuce, arugula, and spinach look like. You can see for each of them, they all have true leaves coming in. So for the lettuce, this is a true leaf. These are the seedling leaves. Here again, true leaf as part of the seedling. For arugula, this is a true leaf. This is the seedling leaf. And for spinach, spinach leaf, seedling leaf. Now I need to thin these out a little bit so that they actually can grow properly. For the spinach, I'm not actually going to do anything just yet. Most of them are about 1 inch apart, with the exception there's a couple in here. So I might actually just pull this one right here and just pull it out. You want to have them each about 1 inch apart so that they have space to grow. For lettuce are hard to plant because seeds are so small. So when you're thinning, you just want to look down at the roots. Then, with no real strategy, just pick one that's not as big and pull it out with the whole root from the bottom. And basically, you're just going to go along the whole row and see how in here there's a tiny little one, so that one's not as developed, so I'll just pull it out. And then along here, there's a couple joined in here. I like to take out ones in the middle because it gives space for others to grow beside. I'm not going to thin completely, we'll see how they grow and develop, but you just need to take out some to give a little bit more space. Here, we'll pull this guy. These little ones. Now the good thing about this as well is that you can eat these little seedlings if you like. They're really quite tasty and they've got a lot of nutrients, especially they're kind of like called microgreens really if you buy them in the grocery store. But they have all of the nutrients that the seedling would need to start growing into a real plant. Here. Anyways, basically that's thinning. You just go along each of them and pull out so that you kind of have a couple finger spaces between for now. And then later on, as these kind of grow, we'll pick out the ones that are growing pick out the ones that are keep the ones that are growing the best and pick out the ones that are a little bit smaller. And then we'll do the same with this row. With arugula, I tend not to thin too much. I might pull a few out just because you eat them when they're quite small. So they don't need quite as much space to grow into a full mature plant, because as they mature, they get really spicy. So you eat them actually quite smaller, so you don't need as much space. And again, for spinach, they're already about 1 inch apart, so I don't need to thin too much. So that's thinning. Let me know if you have any questions.